I have just airdropped a show from the editor of iMovie. I'm basically sharing it through airdrop. And there it is right there. I found something pretty cool that's original. You want to be an original on YouTube. We're going to do a cross dissolve of 2 seconds. So we're coming to the first one, Skinny Midnight, which that means right here is Skinny Midnight's about to be fed. It's a kind of almost like a symbol that I've used. The Skinny Midnight's about to be fed, and there's going to be a transition from one clip to another, or from one video to another video, is really the way you want to say it. From one video to another video. So you'll see it right here. And then it'll show the tail. There's the tail. Now watch, the clip will go to a 0.5 dissolve. It's called cross dissolve. From the tail to the next clip. Okay, you can barely see it, but it's right here. That actually went through as a cut. I did say apply to all earlier. So you can see it right there. That's a cut. So we go through here. Let's say like this. Does it move? They need to work on iMovie for user-friendly. A little bit, actually quite a bit when it comes to the laptop. It's not very user-friendly. This is another cut here. Okay. So we do have a lot of cuts right here, and I did say apply to all. Here's an example of some more cuts. These are cross dissolve, these are cuts. That's a cut, and then it goes to a cross dissolve. Cross dissolve is very hippie. We want to take it right here, and we're going to try to get it as close to a cut as we can, and we want to apply to all. So, from what I remember in school, you can actually highlight things multiple times. You need to make it user-friendly. And when you do this, it's a command. Just like this, just showed you. Right there. And you use the mouse. I want to get a wireless mouse. And then what you do is you double click. So dink, dink. And when you double click, you have 2 seconds. Don't want 2 seconds. Take it on for 0. So just put 0, which will be a very, very quick cross dissolve. Because let's say if we go to court, he says, well, he does cuts for everything. Nope. I do cross dissolves at 0 seconds. Check it out. I have video proof of it. Apply to all. All of these are cross dissolves. That's the lowest they can get it, to 0.2 seconds. Let's see what it looks like. See it? To have a drink is a blessing. To be drunk is a curse. It almost looks like a computer's like HAL. 2001. Space. Stanley Kubrick. Okay. I don't know, Space Odyssey. I know that David Bowie wrote Space Oddity, but regardless, 2001, HAL. Okay. It'll understand what you want. So what it did, and I didn't do this myself, it did it for me because it understood. All of these are 0.2 seconds. I didn't have to go and do any of these. It figured me out. This computer figured me out really quick. And now we're at 0.2. Now, what do I really want, guys? I want to cut, right? I want to cut. But whenever I tap on it, it only gives this thing that says cross dissolve. That's all it does. So I will settle. But look, right here, it's a cut right there. So I got my way there. I get my way sometimes. We're going to go ahead and export or send the baby up. We're going to do this, and I'll probably be done very quick. Look, I got 4 of them just like this. This total one right here is probably around 12. 16 minutes and 12. So what do? Well, we go to file up, let's say, this is different than the phone. So we want to import media, or do we want to share? In this case, we want to import media. So we're gonna mess with it. We wanted to go to file. So share. We're gonna create a file. It's called, I don't remember that. I'm looking at this to see. Oh yeah. Okay, I do remember now. It's called MyMovie 3 is what it's gonna be called on this. It's gonna be called something else later. On description, yeah, you can change it. Okay. So I do have a name for the movie, and I have to put it in there. So I just did the first part of the name, just because it's for my iMovie, and then it's going to go into next, meaning it's going to be exported. Listen, in my life, nothing is private. I try to keep everything public. We're going to go to, this is Roadie Day 7, NLP Party Speech. And I don't know. We're going to see what that does. So eventually we're going to have to, and make sure these are still correct. Eventually what we're going to have to do is what's called an export. Went to the main page. Basically, I just X'd over to the main page. We're going to see if it'll allow me to get a file. All right. Roadie Day 7 LAP Party Speech. It cannot be that quick. There's no way. So we're going to close library. It's closing library. And let's see if we can go to recent. Microsoft has a thing called recent. Okay. They have, I don't know what they have. There is where we can access the file. Documents is my movie tester. That's gone on to YouTube. Okay. Now we go to documents and we go to this, which is the same importing. So we are importing, but we need to export. So we'll wait, and then what we're gonna do is pull. Hey guys, what you want to do is, this is a project right here. Okay, I'm very much like, I like the Smashing Pumpkins. I like David Lynch. I'm very strange. I'm very weird. I like the word strange. And this is the file, right? There's me feeding stray cat, Midnight Kitty. Okay. So we're up here. We're like, oh, you know what? I'm done editing, blah, blah, blah. I've gone through this. What do I do next, guys? Look at this. There it is. Look at it. It's in gray. Apple loves to put stuff in like a hidden camouflage gray. They've been doing it since the time of Moses. Now look, go over this way. Tap on it. We've got email. Okay. Social platforms. No. Yes, it's going up to YouTube. Everybody knows. But don't go to that one. That's your magic. Export file first. Hit that puppy. We're going to call it what we want to call it. I think what I want to call it is what I was calling it early. Roadie 7. Because I do Roadie and also hang out with the cat sometimes. Roadie 7, LAP. That would be the New Liberty Party. And it's a speech. It gets to a speech eventually. ... So that's what I want to know, because I'll know in YouTube that that's what I want it to do. Okay. When we hit next, after that, you have the option once you get to this state. You can go to iMovie. That's fine. Just leave it video and audio. Okay, guys. You want your video to have video, visual, and sound. So if you're doing some weird music stuff, you have the option to go audio only. Just go video and audio, okay? You got 1080. I'm going with 1080, but I'm going with low quality to save on this puppy. That'll bring it down into the MB. That's beautiful. Now, low quality on this one because it's more about the sound, but we're going to do low quality, okay? Compression, we're going to get to that. I'm putting just faster. I talked to an expert. Here's the title, save as, and you want to go to, hang on. So, here we go, Roadie 7, NLP speech, Feb 28th. I'm going to go ahead and put the year. We're in the year of our Lord, 2025. Whoop, missed it up right there. 2025, we went time traveled, but we're fine. February 2025 will work. Now look. Let's go ahead and put the actual date. Okay, we're going to get real specific. There we go. Now look, I'm going with MacBook right here. Why? Because I like the MacBook. No, that's not exactly why. Okay? The reason why is because I want to go to desktop. The reason I want to go to desktop is because I want to be able to find it. It'll be on your desktop. Got it? How I found that was because of the grace of God. Then you hit save. There it goes. Okay? So I saved it. I chose desktop so I can find it. Then we go to YouTube and then we find it. Right? That's what you want to do. Why? Because someone showed me to do that. Okay? This is showing the export and process. It can take some time. It's a 16-minute video. When that concludes, I'll be right back. 2 and 2. YouTube and YouTube. 3Tube and 3Tube. In just a second. Safari or whatever, go to Google, whatever. However you get there, get to YouTube. Now we're going to click on YouTube. YouTube's going to pull up. Once YouTube pulls up, you want to get into your site. Okay? There's mine. I'm Cole Spivey, at Cole Spivey. Cole Spivey, Cole Spivey. And, well, I'm just Cole Spivey is what I'm trying. If you're not a comedian, just don't watch it. I'm a comedian's comedian, and a mime's mime, and an actor's actor. Let's go ahead and view your channel. Okay? There it is. There I am. The Please Subscribe Show. Very much, look, inspired by David Lynch. Okay? Create right here. We want to create. I get excited. I start to shake when I'm that way. We're going to upload video, guys. Okay? Just click on upload video. Very, very good. And here we go. It's beautiful. Select files. I'm Tom Cruise in, what is it? Taps. Yeah. Boom. Select. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Go to desktop right here. There it is. Better than Microsoft, okay? Apple only. Buy Apple only. Don't even look at me in the face. If we're at the Academy Awards and you have a Microsoft, I will walk away from you. Mine has tortured me for about, since 2017, but it's still hanging in there. Now we're going to hit Rody, which is the file's name. Mine was called Rody. We're going to retitle it, the right file. So I'm going to just kind of, I don't know, I just hit backspace is what I call it, but it's actually that one. They say delete, but it used to be backspace back in the day back when Apple was very tubular and it was like almost like a tube TV. All right, so let me just do it real quick. Rody, day 7. Okay, and I'm just gonna do the same thing as this. I'm gonna go like this, and NLP, speech. I'm gonna break some of the rules. So speech, and then I'm just gonna go like this. Bank, bank, bank. I'm breaking all the rules right here. Right there, and I'm going to do the same thing. So we're just going to highlight. I don't know, I just like highlighting. Whoops. Oh, we destroyed it. All right, so we say don't allow or allow. I don't even know what that is. Completely destroyed it. One hit. And I don't know. I know this thing, stay on page. Okay. So stay on page if you destroy it. Okay, so we destroyed it, but recovered it, and then we go like this, boom. Now, look at this. Right-click that baby. Got it. And then look, copy, boom. We're going to delete it all right here on this description because they give our own. Tell the viewers what's up. This is what up, okay? NLP party right here. Now, I have a long scroll. I'm going to airdrop it in. It's my credit roll for the Please Subscribe show, and I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? When I airdrop, this is what I do. I'm not naked. I'm a man, but you can see my shoulders right here. When I airdrop, it's always a spell. I have fun. I go like this. It's from my phone, and it goes to my computer. I go like this. Feel it, baby. Feel it. Feel it. And it airdrops right in. That's not how you do it. Go to notes or whatever you want to airdrop for dialogue. We're talking about description. You don't want to highlight or anything. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything. Just go into notes, find what you want to say, and there's a little button that's the same thing as the button with the square and the arrow going up. If you don't know what that button is, go back to your cave. hit that button and it'll show AirDrop at the top. Hit AirDrop and boom, it goes to your, it'll say your computer's name on it because your computer will have a name. I did it real quick, guys. I did it real quick. There it is. It AirDropped it in. There's my credit roll, right? What can I do now? I can use hotkeys. Now, I want to do control. Or no, I'm sorry. I want to do command. Or actually, give me a second. Guys, this is how you're going to remember. This is how you all are going to remember how to highlight everything. I always have a memory device. I went to the Actor Studio. It starts with an A. Okay, that's how you select all. Command and A. It selects all. Command and C for copy. We can remember C for copy. The next one we're going to load is Command and V, but only when we're there. Let's get there. So we're going to go to Safari. This is a magical device. Just click on Safari. If you ever trying to find another site, right click on Safari and amazing things will happen. Watch. I'm going to right click. Look at all of that. It can do anything right there. Okay. Now you can go to new window and all kinds of stuff. Let's go ahead and command it and V. Boom. Boom. Launch that baby. There it goes. That's the credit roll, which I do need in the description. That identifies who I am and the ideas of the show. It also talks about my company, Drive Film Productions of Texas. It says, thanks for watching. Look, I'm going to add something here on this one. Boom. Return is a personal message from me. Cole. That's me. Spivey. That's my English name, but I'm actually a little bit Apache. My father married this lady that has Apache heritage, so I have Native American. Not a whole lot. She was only half. No, I'm sorry. She was a quarter. That makes me 1/8. Her father was a half Apache. Thanks for watching. Don't ever mess with the Apaches. Now, go over this way, and we're going to hit next. Is it made for kids? Absolutely not. Okay? It's not bad, but it's talking about, look, feeding stray cats. No, it's not for kids. Next. We don't want the kids feeding stray cats because the cats have, fleas and stuff. That's for adults to do. Plus, cats are stinky when they're stray. My cat's beautiful. All the kids can feed it. But listen, when it comes to stray cats, don't teach your cat to do that. No, I'm joking. Maybe you should. Okay, feed stray cats. I don't know. Stray cats, so we're going to keep it adult. Now, we're going to go with just next here. That's just a nonsense page. Well, it probably has some kind of thing. And then we're going to go next again. Is it public? Everything in my life is public, okay? I should have nothing private on Facebook or anything. Everything's here, so we're going to publish. That makes you kind of like an author. It makes you a YouTuber. So if this is your first time, say a prayer. Hit publish, say your prayer, pray to your God, whatever God it is, and pray and pray. And just keep praying. Okay, now video published. Now, it's saying it is. We're going to make the agreement. All the other platforms are free for you to use. Even X, which is Elon Musk's ingenious thing of turning Twitter, which I love Twitter, into X. What happened to Twitter? It got an X on it. But look, what happened to Facebook? It got an F. And what happened to Tumblr? It got a T. No age. We need an Actor Studio app. Oh, yeah, totally. We need an Actor Studio app. That way people can perform in their living room. Now, it's there. Yay. We're a movie star. That's Roadie Day NLP speech. That's what my common law girlfriend wife calls me. Now, there it is. So let's go to video and just go to channel and actually see this thing go on Puppy Live. That's why I say Puppy Live. This puppy is live right here. NLP, Roadie speech. And that's a new style thing. It took me a little bit of time. Boom. I learned it under an hour. I had to go on YouTube and search. This is a complex device, but it's also simple and beautiful. Once you learn these things, know this symbol. That symbol is going to let you in. It's a square with an arrow pointing straight up. See it? See the arrow? That's how we do it. iMovie and YouTube. I want to tell you something. I can't show you everything yet. I don't have a Canon or a Sony camera. I do have a Sony Minicam, but I have to have the software because it's older. It's a Sony Minicam from like a long, long time ago. It's like from 2010, okay? It's like almost 15 years old. So the software is outdated on it. So I'd show you what I'm doing on my phone because I use my phone as well. What I did is I went to iMovie on my phone. I made the little movie and I airdropped it from iMovie while it was right there in the middle of the movie. While it was done, it was not exported on my phone. That way I can go and call people. See what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of storage. I take the that exported it, and I export it, airdrop it into here. Once I airdrop it, it goes to my desktop eventually after it exports, because I choose desktop. It's tricky to find it, guys. I couldn't really show you everything, but you'll find it if you mess around with it enough. It'll say your computer, which that might airdrop it. It might say your name of the computer, and then it might just say desktops. That way you can find it very quickly. Once you do that and it's up on YouTube, you have the option to erase it. The reason why is so that you can have space. Now look, this is correct. Rode 7 LAP speech. That's the MP4. I'm deleting it from the trash because I've already deleted it into trash. So I delete it, Andy Warhol it, trash it, boom, just like Andy Warhol, and now you have space, right? So it goes into the trash eventually after it gets onto the YouTube, or if you want to do Facebook or whatever you're deciding on how to bring it up on. Don't even ask me about Facebook. I do everything for Facebook. I use my phone only. So this was just for YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Now, I am going to work on this show right now, and I'm going to time travel into the future from my daily vlog, and I'm going to basically let you see it right now. And that ideally would have been up 3 days from now. This is like a sneak peek into my current life.